Hey everyone, this is Heather and I'm back with another video. Sorry that I've been missing in action again lately. Like I said in my previous video, it probably will be just for a little bit. I'm working really hard to design some products for Wild Whisper, which is mine and my friend's new and upcoming business. So if you're interested in seeing more information on that, go follow us at Wild Whisper Designs on Instagram. We haven't put a lot up yet, but that's where we'll be announcing any sort of exciting things. We also have a Facebook group with the same name, so go check us out there if you're interested in hearing more about that endeavor. So for now, today I'm going to share a haul with you. A couple weekends ago in September was the Creative Scrapbooker Carnival put on by Creative Scrapbooker magazine. It was part of the bigger Creative Stitches show here in Calgary, so it was a combination of sewing and quilting kind of stuff, but then there's a whole scrapbooking section in that trade show as well. And I had the opportunity to go with my friend and business partner Susie to check out all the booths there, and we were really inspired. We talked to some amazing people, so that was wonderful in itself, but we also got some shopping done, so that was excellent. First, I'm going to show you my newest design team package, which I actually picked out at the carnival because Emerald Creek was there at the carnival and they had a wonderful booth. They were next to Southern Ridge Trading Company, which is another wonderful company that's Canadian, based in Kamloops, BC, and Emerald Creek and Southern Ridge have kind of a business partnership where they share a lot of inspiration and market their products together because they do go really well together. So that's just another random tip. This is kind of a informational video as well. But anyway, here is some of my new Emerald Creek products. These are all new releases from her Christmas line, I guess, and I'm really excited to try these out. I've had them sitting on my desk for about a week, maybe more, and I haven't gotten around to opening them up, but I'm really excited to try them. So this is a new stamp, and it's kind of a vintage Christmas label. I love these detail filigrees in here, and the stamp isn't this distressed. It will come out more of a clear image stamp, but I'm really excited to try this out. I love this sort of thing. I think it'll make a neat background or even a feature piece, so that will be fun for Christmas cards and lots of other things. This stamp is part of the Christmas release, but you could really use it for anything year-round. Kim, the owner of Emerald Creek, also has some charms that are pocket watch charms, and they're maybe about quarter sized, so quite a bit smaller than this, but they would coordinate quite nicely, I think. So I might have to get myself some of those next. But I do have an idea to use this and turn it into sort of a Christmas ball by just not using this part of the stamp and adding kind of a little string or something on top. So I'm excited to try that out. I think that one's really pretty. And then I have some of the new charms, which I'm super excited about. I love these deer. These are probably my favorite ones. And you may know that I do love deer images. I was very into them last Christmas, and I'm excited to see they're still trending for this year. So those will be a lot of fun. Next are her new snowflake charms. I love the detail in these, and they're a nice size. They're about, I don't know, 2 fingers almost, a bit smaller. So you can see the scale a bit there. And these are exciting little star plates, sort of. So you can see they have loops on 2 ends, and I think these will be good for Christmas or Remembrance Day, or if you're American, they'd be good for Independence Day. Anything with stars, really. And I think stars are super trendy right now. They're a great kind of classic icon, so these will be fun to use as well. So those are the stamps and charms. And I also got this new powder. Actually, I don't think it's a new one, but it's new to me. It's in the smaller container, which is 20 grams. let me just show you a size comparison. This is her other size, which is, I believe it's 40 grams, but I'm not too sure. But it does look about twice the size. So this is the other container, and I believe you can get any of her powders in either size. So this is a great sample size if you just want to try it out. So this is called Turquoise Shimmer, and it's a really pretty turquoise color with some sort of royal blue sparkle in there. I'm not sure if it's showing very well on camera, but it's really pretty in real life, so I'm excited to use that. Kim does have a new one called Fractured Ice, which is really pretty. I've seen some samples in real life. It's sort of a clear one with bits of black and silver, I believe, and it's really neat layered with colored inks. You can basically use it with any color and it makes a completely new look every time. So I really want to get that one, but she was sold out at the show because it was a very popular one, so I'll have to look for that in my next order. So oh, there is one more Emerald Creek thing. This was a show special. She does sell these brads on cards like this in her shop, and I think there's 12 on a card, but these were on a show special, so that's why they're in this little bag. And I got some in red and some in blue. I'm not sure if it's focusing here. There, that's a little better. So they have a gem in the middle as well as some colored enamel, and they're quite heavy. I think they're solid metal, which is really cool, so those will be fun to use as well. And I think there's 10 of each color in there. Okay, so now for the other products. Let me pull them all in here. I've got some stuff that I'm pretty excited about, just a few little things. To start off, I got this stamp set. It was on sale from $22 down to $14, so I thought that was pretty good. And this is W+9 Design Studio. That's the company, which I'm not familiar with them, so I'll have to check them out. But I love the design of this set. It's a bunch of pieces that you can use to make dream catchers. So there's the circle for the main rim, and then there's two different strings, which I think could layer together, or you could use them on their own. And then there's a bunch of feathers that layer together nicely. These ones all layer, these and these layer. There's some cute little splats. These are the beads that you could add sort of on the strings of the dream catcher. That's a string, I believe. And then there's some really nice brush lettered sentiments, which I love. It's similar to my own lettering, and I love these phrases. They're just really nice and inspirational. And whoops, my battery died there. So yeah, I just think this set is really cute. Next, I got some washi tapes from a booth, and these were, I think, $2 each, which is a decent price here in Canada. So I got this sort of medium width one that's a pink and a red stripe, which I like the horizontal stripe on the washi. I don't have any like that, so that was cute. I got this teal and white stripe one, which is a wider one, which I think is a classic as well. And then this one is just a brown sort of color, which I thought would be cute if I did a layout kind of looking like a bulletin board or something where I just want to tape a bunch of pieces on it. I've seen Jen Scow do something like that, and one of her favorite washis is a really light neutral color. It's lighter than this, but I just was inspired by her to get that one, so I'm excited to try those out. I got some of these Nuvo crystal drops, which, if you haven't heard of these, they are sort of a replacement for enamel dots. You can basically make your own enamel dots using these, so it's a really neat idea, and they were demoing these, so I thought I'd give them a try. So I picked out a few colors I liked. They do also have sparkly ones as well as like metallic ones, but they were running low on stock, so these are the ones that I selected. This color is called Caribbean Ocean. This color is Sugared Almond, which I think is a bit odd. It's more of a bright orange color. and this is dark walnut. So I did test these out and I will show you my results. First I did these dots and they turned out really well. It's self-leveling, so even if you have a bumpy surface, it smooths right out. I did encounter a few dots that had bubbles in them, so if you don't smooth out the bubble, it will dry like that. You can see that one. But most of them were pretty good. So you just take any sort of plastic and then they peel right off the plastic. Most of these I haven't peeled up yet. I guess that one was already peeled, but it is pretty easy, and then you can just adhere them to your project. So these were about $4 each, and I got a ton of dots out of them, and I've barely used any. So a package of enamel dots like this here in Canada is usually around $7 or $8. So you can see it's a huge savings if you get colors that you'll use quite a lot. The brown, I was hoping it would be, in the bottle it looks a bit more gray. I like the color in the bottle better, but I'll still use that brown color. And then you can also make shaped ones. Most of these didn't turn out very well because I'm still learning to use them. I think the hearts are actually pretty cute, those blue hearts. The flowers turned out pretty ugly, and the stars are not that great either. I did try this feather with 2 colors too, but I'm not a huge fan of those. I do like the hearts though. So there's tons of possibilities. You could probably make nicer things with some practice, but I think these are just a really neat product. And I got these at the Scrap Shots booth, so if you're interested, I believe you can order them on their site, which is scrapshots.com, shots with a Z at the end. Next I got the Distress Collage Medium in Crazing, which of course is a Tim Holtz Ranger product, and Crazing is little bitty tiny crackles depending on how thick you put it on, but I just picture a really neat kind of, if you think of a painting that's super old and it's got a glaze on top that's sort of crackled with age, that's what this is supposed to look like. And I've seen him use it, but I'm excited to try it myself. So that's the last thing I got. I think that my haul overall was pretty great. I love all the products that I got and I'm super excited to play with them. So thank you so much for watching this long random update and haul video, and again, if you want to check out more about the business, go follow us on Instagram at Wild Whisper Designs. If you're interested in my personal Instagram, which I post lots of crafty stuff as well as lots of my own personal life, I am StayBeautiful84 on Instagram as well. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you have a great week.